We're back here on Big Monday, presented by Bud Light. Jackson State trailing 40-37, 14:23 remain in the second half. Let's take a look at who's ruling the court. Brought to you by Verizon.
And Nelson's really done it in all facets, 3 for 6 from 3. You see him here getting his offense from his defense. And again, showing that shooting prowess from distance. And this is the player that's going to have to keep it going and get it going for Jackson State to get their first win during SWAC play.
Look at Nelson's numbers, 16 points, 3 of 6 from behind the three-point line, 3 assists.
And Anthony, this is a guy that he's done this his whole career. At the beginning of the game, he was 1 point away from matching his point total from Ole Miss. He's easily surpassed that today. A great play for Jackson State. Jackson State looks like they're in a zone.
10 seconds on the shot clock. 7 to shoot. Three-pointer attempt way off the mark by Scott. Scott not happy at all about that shot.
You got to stay in your lane as a player. And right now, Prairie View is really struggling from the three-point arc. Shooting 19% in conference play. And I'm all for finding your shot, finding your rhythm, but at some point you want to make baskets and play to your strengths.
Here's Williams taking it right to the hoop. Phillip Williams, the senior. Gary, Indiana. The Tigers only down by 1. Side here to Chapman. Chapman can't get it to go. Tigers come down with the rebound. Here's Nelson. Chance to take the lead. Foul called here on the Panthers. You got to love Nelson's ability to get right to the hoop. Very quick, Stephen.
Well, one of his strengths is his ability to get into that paint. And one of the things they worry about him is his ability to play throughout the game, because he throws his body in there with the big men, and he's been able to keep that energy all game long.
Taylor underneath, can't get it to go. Loose ball here. He's going over to the Panthers.
What I like about that play is you saw 3 blue jerseys, 2 white jerseys on the ground. Everybody doing what they can to try to get that basketball. And really, Prairie View is going to see that zone until someone hits a 3.
Jasikowski still struggling from behind the arc.
And really, that's not the you can get that shot, Anthony, at any time in the shot clock. Ball did not go side to side. Defense didn't have to move. There's no offensive rebounding ability with a shot like that.
Tigers come away with the rebound. An offensive foul is called on Howard. His 3rd personal foul on Howard.
And Howard has really struggled today to find his offense. Again, you got to credit the defense of Prairie View, not allowing him to get any type of rhythm, bumping and chucking him at every possible moment. It has become upon Nelson to be that offensive catalyst for Jackson State.
Nice steal here by Nelson. Here comes Nelson right to the hoop. Count basket. And he's fouled. How about the play here tonight? Dundrecus Nelson trying to complete a 3-point play when we come back. We're going to talk about Stephen in the mix. What's this all about? We'll tell you on the other side of the break.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I can hear you.
We're back, 11:56 remaining in the second half. Prairie View up by 1. Let's send it over to my partner, Stephen Howard, with one of the special highlights when you come to the Baby Dome.
I'm here with DJ Chose, and most arenas are famous for their bands in HBCUs. Prairie View, the Baby Dome, is famous for their DJs. What do you do to keep the crowd crunk during the game?
Hey, man, I just mix it up, man. Like, we famous for our band, too. Shout out to our band, man. But I just, you know, I feel for them because I go to school here. I'm an actual student. I breathe this music, so I know how to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Last time out, you played a little Al Green. What are you going to do in the second half to keep this crowd going?
I think I'm gonna play some All Go Everything, a little Brook Gang, you know what I'm saying? Some DJ Chose, which is, you know, we got our own craft around here, you know what I'm saying? A lot of this music we make ourselves, so it's gonna be real wired up.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you mix. Why don't you give the crowd something to bump to while I walk back to the table?
I'm gonna give it to you as soon as this time. They ain't gonna let me play while they're doing a free throw. So as soon as we come back, y'all, we're gonna be wide in here, I promise.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, so Nelson at the line. And he completes the three-point play. All tied up. Check that, the Tigers now with the lead, 42-40. Another three attempt by the Panthers. I guess Shakowski still not finding his range from three-point range. Stephen rejoins me here at the desk, and Stephen, I'm glad you didn't put on any dance moves. We didn't want to upset our viewers tonight.
Well, I did ask him to play some old school for you, though, Anthony.
Yeah. Always, you know, when you come here to Prairie View, they are known for their DJs, though. Always a great time. Students back here after their winter break. If you can't get fired up about a game, showing some excitement
hey, and
for your
DJ
basketball team with a DJ like that, then something's really wrong.
DJ Chose has kept them on their feet tonight at the Baby Dome. Exciting atmosphere. I love coming to PV.
Turnover by the Tigers, and then the Panthers, they do the exact same thing. They turn it back over here to Jackson State.
And really, that was a bad pass by Jezikowski, throwing it to his outside shoulder. And a lot of times, as a guard, you have to know your personnel, and you got to know the situation that they're in. And a bad choice of passes right there.
Nelson for three.
That was a little bit of a heat check right there, Anthony.
Comes Blair.
And really, you see the Prairie View run totally different when Carl Blair is on the court.
Panthers come away with a rebound. Crowd looking for a foul, and a foul is called on the Tigers.
And I really like Jezikowski getting there in the paint. The shot went up, and you see him battling on the boards. And that's a good way to get your offense going, is just to see the basket go into the hoop any means necessary, and hopefully he can make some of these free throws, and that can get some confidence in this young man.
Foul was called on Christian Williams.
Got a nice stroke.
Third personal foul on Williams. Geshikowski. It's the free throw to go. Now, up 44-42.
Now you're seeing Prairie View in the half-court trap. Whenever Nelson gets the ball, they just want to get the basketball out of his hands.
Three attempt again.
Those second chance opportunities. Prairie View 15th in the nation in offensive rebounds, getting close to 15 a game.
Foul called. Geshikowski. Both teams really having some serious issues from three-point range.
And Coach Rim really upset with Carl Blair for that last shot and telling him as a point guard, the point guard is the decision maker for the team. He's the coach on the court, and that was a bad decision by Carl Blair to shoot that three when he knows that they're struggling from distance.
There's a basket there by Williams. He's got 4 points. We talked about these teams struggling from three-point range. Jackson State just 4 of 20. And Prairie View just 1 of 15 from downtown.
As I mentioned earlier, Anthony, during SWAC conference play, Prairie View shooting 19% from three, and I'm sure that's going to go even down even more after this basketball game.
Jenkins back in the game, along with Scott. Prairie View. Nelson with a deep three. Way off the mark on that shot.
You credit the trap of Prairie View on that shot. Nelson getting impatient. They're doubling him every time he gets the basketball. Got impatient with the offense, took a three from beyond NBA range, and a poor choice, didn't even hit rim. Good patience by Prairie View, making the basketball reversal side to side.
Nice jumper there by Montgomery.
And Anthony, that's what you get when you're patient with your offense. The ball went from side to side, able to penetrate the defense and get a wide open shot for Jules Montgomery.
Very productive, Montgomery. They're winning against Grambling State on Saturday. 7 points, 7 boards. Did exactly what Coach Rim wants him to do when he gets in the game. Make your presence known down low and give us some points.
Well, he's a veteran. He started every game last year. Coach Rim is just trying to get him more acclimated into this team this year and have that veteran leadership that he showed last year.
Got our timeout here. Let's take a listen to Steven's best friend, the DJ here on campus.